Well, my prior knowledge before doing this project wasn't extremely extensive. Like, I hadn't done, of course, a whole lot of professional work, but I've done a bit of social media marketing for my mom's business. So I had a little bit of insight onto what it was going to entail, like the project, and what I was going to need to do. So I've also done that for a few close friends. So knowing some of those previous marketing strategies did help me kind of plan out what I was going to say in my video, as well as like some of the research that I did. As I started working on my job simulation project, I realized that I wanted to be able to understand like marketing analytics and social media analytics a lot, like how people use Google Trends and Hootsuite and like all those other kind of like social media management tools. And I wanted to be able to understand analytics a little more, like to be able to like be like these percentages mean this and these kind of ratios mean that, and to kind of prove myself to be a little bit more of a professional when it comes to the industry. So, and I want to know how the analytics kind of played a part. If I had more time for this project, I probably would have used Adobe Premiere instead of Adobe Spark, because I feel like Adobe Premiere not only looks better, but it's also the industry standard. So, me creating my projects for school in Adobe Premiere using the industry standard probably looks a lot better, and it's kind of stuff I prefer to put in my portfolio because I made it with Adobe Premiere instead of Adobe Spark. Also, Adobe Spark is a little more easier to use than Premiere. I know to use Premiere some, but not like to my fullest ability. So I didn't really trust my skills for the project. Um, Being that my dream career is to be a social media manager for Complex Magazine, I feel like working on this job simulation did kind of helped me understand a lot of social media strategies, because I had to do a lot of research, and I wrote a lot of stuff down. I took a lot of notes about it to kind of like okay, like this is what I'm gonna say. These are what these things mean, and it gave me a better insight to what it was gonna be like. Social media strategy is an important part of being a social media manager. I have to be able to understand those things.